Hello friends, this is Ifa. Today I'm going to share my bullet journal for July where I will draw some summer fruits like watermelons, kiwis, berries and lots more. The notebook I'm using for my 2022 mid-year bullet journal is from your Bujo. I've already set up my 2022 mid-yearly setup, so if you haven't watched my last video yet, the link is in the description below. So after watching this video, you can go and check that out. In the beginning of this month, I have already asked you all about which theme you would like to see me to make this month. You have all chosen the summer fruit, but basically I really wanted to make my cover page a bit bolder with the colors and with heavy art. So I've made an illustration which is inspired by this picture, and it's kind of similar to my last theme also. So here I am drawing a girl picking up some fruits from her fruit garden, and also as it's a summer, so I've drawn a hat which makes it more summery. Also I've added a watermelon. Without that we can say summarize here, though watermelon is basically rainy seasonal fruit here in Bangladesh, which is basically very different from the world. I know. Actually, I've talked a lot about the seasons of Bangladesh, which is very different. Like we have 6 seasons and we have different kind of fruits in different seasons. Basically, July has both the summer and rainy days, so I think this theme is perfect for July. For the title, I'm going with my favorite calligraphy font, which is very minimalistic and goes with a heavy drawing as well. So while drawing this girl's hand, I was feeling a bit disappointed with the hand, but I really couldn't get why it was looking that much odd. Later, when I made this illustration digitally for my patrons, I realized that the hand should be a bit bulkier than I've drawn here, so that the ratio of the hand and the girl's body match together. So the color scheme I've chosen for this theme is very warm. As you can see, the dress from this girl is peachy color, and I've used a bright red and oranges for the fruits. The technique I'm using here to blend the Tomodol brush pens, like I've added the darker color at first, and then I've added a very light pinkish color to blend it, if that makes sense. But I really wanted to make the ombre effect of the watermelons. I wanted to add some background colors because it was looking a bit pale in my sense, so I've added a very highlighted colors for the background. Though it was not necessary to add any highlights in this illustration, but I've added a bit of highlights with my Sakura Jelly Roll pen. And I'm finished with my July cover page. Though the other pages are not going to be very art heavy, so you'll get some semi-minimal bullet journaling spreads in this theme as well. I absolutely love how this cover page turned out. And the next part is my monthly calendar page. I always like how freehand straight lines looks, like it's not so perfect, which I absolutely love. Like every illustration shouldn't be perfect for me. It was looking a bit dull, so I've decided to make a grid pattern in this grid. And this is basically inspired from Heda from Bujo. She had done this in the past year. She had done this in her April theme. I guess it's from April 2021 theme. So the credit goes to her. So this is the third time I'm giving the voiceover without any script. So I'm just telling you guys about this because it may help the other content creators to build their confidence and talk without any script if they really wanted to. Like, it saves a lot of time, I know, but I know while editing I'll just cut out so many things from here and there. I'm just uploading this video with this voiceover, and I know this is a practice for me, and I really hope that I improve by this. Like, at the beginning of my videos there was no voiceovers, and then I added some scripted voiceovers where I really didn't talk that much, because as an introvert person it's very difficult to find out some topic and talk about in my videos. Then I tried to elaborately explain my drawing and make a larger script, which is very much time consuming for me because I have my studies going on, then some other works. I make my Patreon viewers right now, then I have to be active on IG, actively posting on YouTube, which was very much difficult for me. So I really didn't want to pressurize myself to make a script and faking some emotions from that script. But honestly speaking, that was getting very tough, and the delays I have done in the past for the YouTube videos. Besides the monthly calendar page, I am drawing some berries like strawberries, cherries, and blueberries. I'm drawing the strawberries with a very bright Chinese red color. And with small strokes, I've added the colors so that I really didn't have to add some other white gel pen or other thing to make the seeds of the strawberries. So yeah, that's the trick to make it more like a strawberry. I wanted to color the blueberries a bit darker, but I thought it would be a very good idea if I go with some lighter peacock shade, so I guess it looks better than very dark blue color. The next part is dedicated to my trackers, like my habit trackers, workout tracker, and mood tracker. So in the header, I'm using a typewriter font, and I've just added the habit and workout header. But while making this spread, I wanted to try out my mood tracker again. So this tracker is also dedicated for the mood tracker. So here is the trick to color the berries. I have colored the berry with very much wimbly lines and left some spaces to make it like the seeds are there, and which actually helps me not to put any white marker all over there, which actually helped a lot, because with the white gel pen it will take a lot of time to cover the whole strawberry. I really wanted to make videos constantly because the filming is a hassle, but it's not more than a hassle than the editing and giving the voiceover of that video for me. I know I'm not a very big creator, or I really don't do too many transactions in my videos, but I think what I'm doing right now is a bit of sufficient than the previous videos that I've made a year ago, which has the baddest lighting, and I always shoot from the top down, and which is a standard method, I believe that. But when I write or draw, my drawings are always covered up by my hand. For the trackers, I'm going with very simple 6 mini calendar layout, which is very easier to track. And for adding more colors to it, I've added some grid patterns with some different colors that I've used as my color scheme. In the bottom, I'm drawing a kiwi doodle. I don't know if it looks good or not, or it's looking like a kiwi, but I think I tried my best to make it like a kiwi. In my doodles, I tried to make it looking like the light is coming from the right and the left side would be a bit darker, or the left side would have some shadows. I mistakenly forgot to film this part, but I've added a very minimalistic tracker, which you can see here, and I hope that's okay for now. In the next part, I'm going to make my content planner and my thoughts page. I always use these layouts, like the horizontal calendar, like the vertical minimalistic calendar, and I always try to make my content planner and my thoughts page together, which is very much easier for me to write down all of the thoughts about my contents in the right side and plan my contents in the left. So for the illustration, I'm drawing a watermelon with 2 slices and a watermelon drink. In Bangladesh, there was a drink which hyped the TikTok trend. I can't remember the name. If you're Bangladesh, you know the name of the drink, let me know in the comments. And also, if you're not from Bangladesh, please let me know if you love any kind of summer fruit juices, which you can make at your home. Though my filming setup is very minimal, as you all know, I have posted in my Instagram as well, but I've tried to make a video on that. Who wants to make videos in a very low budget? So I'll just make a video on that, but it will take a lot of time because I am thinking about to make a desk setup first. Then I'll make a video on that. That will help you more, I believe. So the last part of this setup is my weekly spreads. I really don't like this weekly setup, but I think I'm making a layout that I've made in 2019, I guess, and I really don't like this layout, but I really wanted to try it out again. Though this weekly spread is dedicated for like 7 days to 12 days, like you can use it for that, but I tried to make it for the 6 days only. Like I'll just write my important task in the top part and the less important part or some notes in the bottom. So here in this weekly spread, I'm adding some fruits like berries, like strawberries, peach, lychee, which is my favorite, then mango, which is also my favorite, then kiwi and watermelon. I absolutely love summer fruits a lot. Like, there are plenty of them. Right now it's the season for mangoes, and in the previous month we have a lot of lychees and jackfruits. I know some of you don't like jackfruits, but if it's soft and sweet, I like them to eat. Not very often, but I like it. Though the strawberries are also my favorite, but kiwis are good but not so tasty as mangoes, lychees and jackfruit, then watermelon. I like the sweet watermelons but not tasteless watermelons, and usually my mother makes juices out of the tasteless, or what can I say, whatever, the tasteless watermelon that I can tell. Let me know which fruits are produced in your country and that I haven't tested yet. I'm very interested to know about your country's summer fruits, so comment down the unique ones that I may have never tried in my life. So if I visit to your country in my life, I don't know when, but I'll try to explore them. That's it for today's video. I hope you like this setup. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you're going to make any themes that is inspired from my contents, please let me know. You can tag me on Instagram, photos, stories, etc. But be sure to tag, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.